Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another exciting episode of Wake and Make with me, Nealay Patel. And we are celebrating the 12 days of Beadmas here at Jesse James Beads. And this is today's sale, excuse me. I'm so excited, I can hardly contain it. We are giving 30% off of white beads and components. And so here I brought out an example of some of the white beads and components that you can actually grab from www.jessejamesbeads.com. And I was perusing through the website, looking at all the wonderful 30% off sales that we can get, and guess what popped up? This guy right here. My book, Jewelry Made with Wire and Fiber, is also part of this sale, so I'm super excited and super thrilled to have that with them. So definitely want to hit up the website and check out the awesome sale that's going on today for Beadsmas. So I want to talk to you about today's project, which is actually not this. I just wanted to show this as an example, but it does tie in to cup chain. Now, if you are unfamiliar with cup chain, it is this stuff right here, which is delicious, gorgeous, sparkly stones that are compiled into a beautiful chain as such. And Jesse James Beads carries so many different colors and styles, and they just added this tiny chain called Biddy chain, I believe is what it's called. And it's 2mm size crystals that are in the chain, and I believe they come in an assortment of colors as well. So you want to hit that up and check it out. And this does correspond to today's project, which is going to be these fabulous little earrings. This uses, I think, what is called the Gatsby component, which is up here. It's super art deco and cool. And then you can actually stylize it with crystals and beads as such. So all fun things today, this morning. I love bringing you guys new inspiration and ideas. So I'm super excited about this project. All right, I'm going to flip the camera around and we're going to get to it. All right. Here you can see my workboard or bead mat. And I've completed a earring, and I wanted to show you how to make the other component, but let's get a close-up on this just so you guys can see it. But it's not difficult. I think the hardest part is going to be attaching the little backing onto the rhinestone to be able to get that all secure. But other than that, it's going to be pretty easy. Okay, I'm going to set this down. I've worked out a component, and I wanted to create the last one to show you how it's created from scratch. I have my beautiful cup chain here, and I believe this is 2mm by 2mm, if I'm not mistaken. And it is an AB crystal, so you get that beautiful rainbow tint. So other than the cup chain itself, you'll need an earring component. You'll need these beautiful Gatsby components. Look at that. There's a couple different finishes that it comes in. This one's bright silver, and this one's sort of an antiqued color of silver, so pretty cool. Of course, you'll need some head pins and some little white beads, which does play into today's 30% off white bead sale, so you definitely want to check it out on the website. And then you'll need these little guys, which are also available on the website for Jesse James Beads. So Sarah is actually posting links, and you can find that pretty easily on there. So, alrighty. To my large chain of cup chain, I just want to attach this little guy onto the end. So what I've done here is that I've just kind of cut it off flush to that last rhinestone. And these little things have prongs on them. So whenever you're inserting your cup chain inside of it, just kind of use your pliers to maybe pry them open a little bit more. Whoops. So what I do is I just go back in and kind of reflatten it out. That way I know for sure that my cup chain is going to sit perfectly inside of that little square. Okay, stick that guy in. Should just fit right in, snug, just like that. So now all you do is just press your prongs inside. And if you'll notice here, I'm using my Zuron pliers for crimping, but it actually has a needle nose tip there at the top. And so it's extremely useful for a lot of things, which is, I believe, also available on jessejamesbeads.com. So thank you, Sarah, for carrying one of my favorite brands. All right, so that's pretty much it. I just pressed those little prongs in, and we have one secure little chain link here. And it looks like from my pattern that I want to cut a link of 3. So that's what I'm gonna do. And really, you can cut it anywhere. It doesn't have to be super close to, I'm gonna use my soft flex cutters for this actually. So I'm just gonna kind of pick an area in the middle, but you'll notice that this last one kind of just drops down, so it's gonna cover up that little raw end, which is fabulous. Okay, so I'm gonna set those aside. So once I've created a series of like 3, 5, 7, 5, 3, and have all of those in those little prongs, I'm gonna set those aside and get all of my little simple loops finished. So I'm gonna string on a little bead, just like that. I'm going to trim off the top, so about a 1/2 inch is usually a good rule of measure. And once you've trimmed it, you can take your round nose pliers. Here I have some from Softflex that I'm gonna use. And I'm just gonna, instead of creating a full, like, traditional P-shaped loop, I'm just gonna actually make a simple loop, excuse me. I'm just gonna make a P-shaped loop, just like that. So I'm not gonna bend the head back or anything, in other words, to have it more symmetrical. I'm just gonna keep it one-sided. The reason for that is it's gonna fall a lot better on this design since the crystals kind of wanna fall forward. And so the P-shaped loop kind of complements that direction a little bit better. That kind of makes any sense. But you'll want to string that onto your last loop of your component. You'll want to string your little cup chain on. And while your component is backwards, you want to make sure that your rhinestones are face up whenever you push it or put it onto that little P-shape loop, and then all you do is just press it back to secure it. You want to make sure that those little wires are touching so that your cup chain doesn't fall through. And that's pretty much it. So now I can actually attach my earring wire, just like that. And I have a complete set of earrings. These will work in any season, is what I'm thinking. So, like, I might actually give these out to a friend for a Christmas gift. So if there's, and Tulsa's always full of 1920s parties, so this will be perfect for that. So, pretty fabulous, fun and easy. And that pretty much completes my little tutorial on cup chain. So, I definitely suggest practice getting those prongs on, because that's going to be the most prevalent part of this design and anything that you use cup chain on. So, alrighty, I'm going to flip the camera back around. Oop, there we go. Alright, so quick and easy demo today, I must say, which I love those. And, oh, camera is really out of whack. Sorry about that. I hope you check out the sale, and I hope you check out the book that's on sale at www.jessejamesbeads.com. Now, I'm sad to say that this is going to be my last video for the year. Sarah, James, and I have a full schedule planned for January, but as you all know, we need some time off for the holidays with our family. And so I intend to do a lot of that, a lot of creating of my own, get into some neat projects, and yeah, I'm just gonna enjoy this rest of the time, and I will see you guys back again in the new year. But definitely want to check out and subscribe if you haven't to the Jesse James Beads YouTube channel, and make sure that your notifications are on for Facebook, because I think she's gonna actually continue to make videos as we dive into New Year's as well. So you don't want to miss out on those. And then if you love me and my brand, Beads and Bubbles, or any work that I've done, so check me out on Facebook, Nealay Patel. You can also check out my brand, Beads and Bubbles, via Facebook or Instagram. Just make sure that Beads and Bubbles is all spelled out. But otherwise, I wish you guys a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, everything and anything that you guys celebrate with family, friends, pets, or whatever. And I will see you again very soon. So I love you all. Happy morning. Create some stuff.